Can I rope you in to show you the ropes of sewing with upcycle climbing ropes? Because I learned a lot about that last month. Let's start over here. These are the first pieces we cut off our 80-meter mammoth climbing rope. I had 2 pieces of 2.5 meters in length to work with. Removing the core was surprisingly easy, and turning the sheath inside out was not that surprisingly hard. Turns out this is not the way to do it. Instead of turning the sheath around itself, I actually had to pull it inside itself. In all fairness, that's also how to turn narrow spaghetti straps inside out when sewing, so I could have known better. But eventually, I figured it out. I used one of those core strands for pulling. If 10 of them were able to hold my weight while climbing, surely one of them would be strong enough for this, right? And yes, it was. I connected the core strand to this decorative hinge pin in our used-to-be door frame turned into training area and threw my weight onto that core strand once more. The kaleidoscopic patterns of the rope gliding into itself were giving mesmerizing and innuendo at the same time. All of my trial and error with that first length of rope took about 1.5 hours, but once I had figured it out, the second length of rope was flipped in just 15 minutes. So learn from my mistakes and save yourself half an hour for each meter of rope if you're ever going to try this yourself. You're welcome. Now that I had the cleanest side of the rope facing out, the cutoffs were finally ready for some upcycling. After playing around a bit with making different curves, I realized that I actually wanted to experiment with using the rope flat instead of double like it's usually done. All of that hard work just to cut it open at the very end. At least I know now how to flip a rope inside out, so